bully out a lot of the offlaners, but if you will get too much stacks of the napalm, which already Betrayer started to cast, he may get into serious trouble. Meanwhile, on the mid lane, Fabian is trying to help his mid laner to get a little bit more last hits. Excalibur already got 15 souls. It's quite a lot of the damage, and for Valosha, it may be a bit of an issue. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, the rotation from the EGM ended up with the Betrayed death. And probably he will want to move to the jungle pretty soon. But the issue is if he will leave the off lane, the Kanka will rotate to the mid lane, and that's where Volosha may get the real issues. Meanwhile, they are trying to kill the Syndra, and the stun was missed, and it feels like the Syndra is out of the danger. He's just running away. Meanwhile, on the mid lane, there is a kill on the Volosha. There was a rotation from the EGM with the Great Torrent and a little bit of coils. Excalibur gets the kill. That's what's happening when the Betrayer is abandoning the lane. He can't really do much. He really needs his items, he needs his stats, he needs his Blink Dagger. And now Kanka is ready and free to do whatever he feels like doing. It feels like Excalibur is winning mid quite hard right now. He is both leading in the last hits and he got a kill on the Volosha. Feels like the Slaughter can't really find the place for him on the map right now. There is not really much he can do. The Aki is contesting for the jungle with the Batrider, and the Chosen One has to back off. Dazzle already picked up his boots, and Batrider still doesn't have his Firefly, and it's quite impressive of how much of a damage the Aki dealt to the Batrider. He almost dropped to 1/3 of his HP. On the top, Syndran is contesting with the Ursa and the Rubik, but they got no resources of killing him right now. He is using the salve and he is keep on standing on this lane. Even though the Crescendo got 2 kills right now, they're searching for even more, and they're not letting the Betrider go at all. They're bullying him out together as Aki and EJM as good old buddies, and the Chosen One is having a really sad life right now. He can't even farm what he wants. With 6 stacks of Napalm on the creeps, probably if they won't be able to bully him out, they will at least try to get the experience from here. Meanwhile, Syndran is keep on staying on the lane, and Fairvan is not that active. Cogs were used. There is no mana for the Syndran, but the Cogs blocked out everything and he safely runs away. Meanwhile, the EGM is trying to kill the Batrider with the Aki, and it feels like it's quite successful. They also got the experience from the stack which was made, and Batrider is living quite a sad life right now. You won't see that much that the Templar Assassin is suffering against the Shadow Fiend in the mid lane, but with the help of the supports from the Crescendo side, this is exactly what is happening right now. Though TA got her stacks right here, right now, probably that will be her huge comeback, and she realizes she won't be able to stand on the mid lane anymore. She's missing too much, so she's moving to jungle, and Slaughter finally got a place to get his experience. The Batrider is coming back on the offlane, though the EGM is already coming here. He got 2 points in the X marks the spot. I'm not sure if the Baby Knight will have enough damage to take the Batrider down. Yes, they obviously got a lot of lockdown, but it doesn't feel like it is enough. At least he finished his Tranquil Boots right now. Feels like the Veloci is having a little bit of an issues right now, but at least there is a place for Slaughter to roam. It feels like the Crescendo are outplaying in the rotations the Hala quite a lot right now, and they're waiting for the possibility to kill on the Fervian, but Fervian is being really careful. He understands that near the river there is death and he's not coming any close. He's ready to ward the wards and Aki is ready to deny it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And here comes the push of the tier 1. It feels like the tower will go down very fast. And the Ferviant came too close, and that will be the death of him, and nobody is able to help him. Unfortunately, Excalibur gets another kill. The tower. Meanwhile, on the top lane, the Synderen is trying to kill Rubik. But unfortunately, they broke the wrong cogs, and the Rubik was not able to get out. It's obvious that the Synderen is doing a little bit better than the Batrider, but the Batrider got the possibility of farming stacks, and it's his second stack as far as I can guess. Right now, though all his experience is being leashed by the EGM, he is not even hiding that much. He understands that there is nothing for him to be afraid of. The Chosen One is leaving the creep for the EGM for patience, it feels like. And the Crescendo, while they have their advantage, they're trying to get as much as they can. Soon they will get the Ghost Ship. And on the top lane, with the help of the Baby Knight, Synderen took down the Ursa. And the push is separated in two parts right now. There is a Chaos Knight illusion here. And the Synderen around, though too many people from the Hala came to defend the bottom tower. So the push quite stopped, and the Excalibur came back to his things, which he probably loves to do the most. He got the Invis rune, and probably he will try to find the Templar Assassin in the jungle, or just finish the tower with his friend, and it will be the second tower. Crescendo is already having a huge advantage in the gold right now. 4k for minute 8 is quite a lot. Caliber picked up the invisibility, but he realized there is not that much to do. They're engaging on the EGM. Here comes the stun. Will it be the first kill for the Velosh? The EGM is trying to bully the TA out, and he manages to escape with only help of the Aki. Velosh is starting to pick up his stacks finally. Bevy is coming for a little bit of experience right now. Meanwhile, probably Synderen is going to bully out the Batrider out of the lane. Having quite a lot of HP, so it doesn't feel like he will be able to kill him at least. The Baby Knight is moving on the bottom, and he's just keep on farming. There is nowhere to hurry for the Crescendo right now. They got their advantage. They have a lot of money, and they can do whatever they feel like. Clockwork is going for the 4 stuff as the first item. It's a really good pickup for the clock and for the saving his teammates against the Ursa from the Slaughter and the Templar Assassin. Let's see how the things will go. It feels like the Hala are having a really hard times right now, probably with the fast Roche, with the Slaughter and the Templar Assassin. They will have the possibility to do something. They're chasing on the Batrider, the EGM, a lot of stuns, and it doesn't feel like the Batrider is coming anywhere, so he's just dying in cold as well, trying to protect the tower. And that will be the last tier 1 of the Hala. Hala decides to take the revenge, and they're going to take down the tier 1 in the mid lane, but Crescendo already preparing for defending the tower. Aki TP'd in. He's tipping out, he is healing out the creeps. Excalibur is going for the Sanjin Yasha. He quite in a need of a stats. He is really far ahead from the Templar Assassin. Playing from the behind as a TA may be a really big issue. I hope that they will be able to deal with that, but it feels like the TA is not going for the most probably classic, the desolator big build for taking the stacks and the camps a little bit faster. Of course, the Blink will be able to help her to farm faster, but the Blink is more, as for me, for the purposes of the killing someone. They really need the level 6 on the slaughter, and with the good initiation, probably everything is going to be much better for them. They have a lot of minus ammo with the Templar Assassin and Ursa, and it's going to be the Roche really fast. But it feels like the Crescendo won't give the Roche away easily. They are going for the push even more. They're grouping up around the tier 2. Meanwhile, the Hala are smoked up around here. They're trying to find anyone who will defend the tier 1, but Crescendo easily taking the tier 2 tower. And they're opening up the whole jungle for themselves. Now the TA will have even more issues. And it feels like they're going for the Roche. They got quite a good of a sustain and a lot of the minus armor. So the Roche will go down for the Crescendo first, even though the Hala got the Ursa, and it feels like a little bit better of the Russian lineup. And right now, the Hala are unable to do anything, and the strike back, probably a very successful high ground defense, will help in this situation. But the Crescendo are rolling too hard right now. They're picking up their items. The SF is going for the Manta, and really soon he will have it. And they're keeping up their push. There is probably no way that the Hala will be able to defend the outer towers. They will probably have to sit on the high ground. Let's see how the things are going. The Batrider is almost finishing his drums. He's going for the Blink Dagger, but he won't get his Blink Dagger anytime soon. At least he's trying to get a farm in the safer part of the map right now, because they know that the Crescendo got the vision all around their jungle. There is not much they can do. And with such kind of a fighting lineup, Hala are really falling behind when they can't really do anything with their Ursa TA and the Slaughter. But Slaughter finally got his level 6, but he is really poor right now. And the Crescendo, they got the Aegis, so it feels like it's gonna be the easy tower. They're grouping up on the mid lane. And with the pack of the creeps, they are going to take the tower really fast. Probably they will finish this tower first too. And the Hala will be trapped, but the poor Rubik, who came unfortunately too close, he was instantly punished for this. And it feels like the Hala will be trapped on the high ground, and every try to get out may result in such deaths. And the Crescendo are going for the high ground. They got the Aegis, they got the Ghost Ship, they got a lot of the sustain, and they can use their time. They can stay here for a while. The glyph is being popped up, but it doesn't feel like the Hala are ready to fight, yet they are tipping back. There's a level 6 on the Slaughter. There will be a lot of minus armor, but the Dazzle already popped his ulti. The Chosen One was rifted in, didn't burst him down, double stun in the field, and the Ghost Ship on everyone. They can't burst down anyone. Excalibur is being forced out, he's being saved by the Grave, and the defense. They managed to bully out the Crescendo, but they got a lot of the sustain, the very good Ghost Ship, and the save from the Dazzle gives so much sustain for the Excalibur that he can dive as far as he can. But it feels like the Crescendo still didn't get their critical mass to go on the high ground. Hala managed to make them go away, to make them leave their part of the map. But as we can already see, the Crescendo prepared for the push. They know everything what is going around. They got all the wards and they see all the moves of the Hala. And Hala are really unsafe in their own jungle right now. Yet they see the possibility to kill the Baby Knight. Baby Knight is alone. There's 4-man rotation. Here comes the stun, a lot of minus armor, and that's a free kill for the Hala. That's their first kill, we also must admit, the first kill on the minute 16. They're successfully picked out the Baby Knight, who was a little bit not careful, and that's the thing which is happening a lot when you're having a huge of an advantage and you're feeling too much of a comfortable on the map. Probably it's gonna be the first tower too, but the old EGM is already tipping in there. And he is ready to tank things. They found the Excalibur. They see him. The TP from the Baby Knight. He got the Valosh, and the Valosh is going down. He got almost no mana. A lot of the lockdown. And they are losing Valosh is this fight. Those Synderen with the Aki, they keep on chasing. Clockwork got 4-staff. He got a hook shot, and probably they will try to pick up someone. Probably it's gonna be the Fervian, because he was the only one separated from the team. The Synderen is keep on chasing. He gets the hook shot. He's trapping Fervian in there. Minus armor coming from Dazzle, and they're clubbing the poor Slaughter to death. Meanwhile, the Batrider is still trying to get his Blink Dagger. He is 1k gold away, and probably this Blink Dagger will be able to change at least something. Ursa is also very close to it. Probably when the Hala will be able to engage on the Crescendo, the game will change. But they got a lot of the sustain, they got the Ghost Ship, they got the Dazzle to save everyone. So that's a really big question. It feels like the Hala were out-drafted a little bit, or at least they were shut down really hard in the beginning with the rotations from the EGM. And they can't really do anything right now. The Batriders keep on cutting the creep waves on the bottom lane in order not to lose at least this last tower they get on the tier 2. They really can't allow themselves to lose it right now. There's going to be a lot of illusions from the Crescendo side and an insanely strong push potential, plus they're constantly buffing their healing bomb. So anyone who will jump in probably as a TA or the Ursa are risking to get trapped and get bursted down really fast. The towers are falling quite quickly, but will they be able to crack the defense of the high ground? Batrider is already in. He's already using his Firefly. Probably he's going to cut the creep wave, but the Crescendo are moving out to the mid lane, and everyone are too far to defend anything. They're trying to trade at least a little bit to kill the creep waves. The Crescendo are only taking the tier 3 tower and trying to crack the Rexes a bit. They're going to take the shrines, and now the jungle is really in a safe and a dangerous place for the Hala right now. They won't have any possibility to save anyone who will be wandering lonely in the woods. Also, they are farming everything around. Roche will be soon, and probably with the Roche they will have enough power to go for the Rexes and probably finish the game really fast. The Batrider is really close to his Blink Dagger. Also, we saw the Ursa got his Blink Dagger too. Probably that's where the thing's gonna change, but they got the Conquer, and with enough reaction, the Batrider won't be able to do much. There is always X-Mark the spot who will be able to save the teammate, and the Grave which will help from the burst. Probably they need to get rid of the Dazzle of the Conquer. That's probably. And there is a double damage. Probably TA is going to pick her up, and they're going for the smoke, and with the double damage things may drastically change, and they're going on a hunt to take their revenge for everything Crescendo done with them. But even though they will engage a fight on someone like the Excalibur, the Baby Knight, the Syndran, and the supports are already in the position, probably they will try to pick off someone. They're going to pick off the Aki. Aki is being picked off. The Syndran is engaging and trapping the Rubik and the Templar Assassin in. The Excalibur. The Excalibur is ulting. There's really a lot of damage. They traded only the supports, but the minus armor is too hard. Fethian is going down, and the Hala needs to flee. They need to escape, but it's their second kill. The Crescendo lost a little bit of their sustain right now. Probably they will really need to wait for the Dazzle, but the respawn time is not that much, and the Dazzle will TP in soon, but the Excalibur decides to back off to farm a little bit. Probably they need to wait for the Roche. They can't allow themselves to go neither as far nor without the Aegis. They got nowhere to hurry. They're having a huge advantage right now, almost 10k gold, and it's quite a lot. And it's really hard for the Hala to turn, especially with their lineup, and they're going for the second smoke. Probably they need the Roche, but they saw it not spawn there. Aki is dangerously close. They saw the Roche. The Featherend is jumping in, and they're bursting down the EGM. They're losing the gem, and it will be the easy Roshan. The Roshan they were waiting for so desperately as the Hala. The Batrider got 5 seconds to the lasso, and the Syndran is quite close. 2 seconds and the Blink Dagger. Syndran is trying to get away. Featheryn is standing him, and it feels like the Syndran won't be able to get away. He's probably gonna lasso her, or he's not even going to waste it. He doesn't need it, and the 3 members of the Crescendo died one by one, and that's where the comeback time for the Hala begins. Even though they lost all the outer towers, and they still got the ability to defend it quite efficiently. The TA is finally getting her items. Ursa is getting even more stronger right now. He got the cheese. With the pickup of the BKB, probably it will be much easier for the Ursa. He won't need to worry about the stuns. He won't need to worry about X marks the spot, neither about coils. Excalibur got a Hurricane back, and the Manta, he got quite a lot of stats right now. He's probably really hard to take down, especially with the Dazzle support, but as we already see, when they're picking off the Dazzle, even though they were much weaker, the fight gone much better. And they managed to win the almost 5k back after that fight. Probably Crescendo need to be a little bit more cautious about the things they are doing right now. The Hala got the Aegis, and probably they will feel much safer on the map. The Templar Assassin finishing her Dragonlance. She's getting a little bit of more stats, and there is a smoke coming in. Probably they will try to find someone. The really good target will be probably to take the TA alone, to find her somewhere. She knows that things are going on here. He got a Blink Dagger. EGM didn't manage to react in time, but the Syndran finds the Volosha. Volosha is trying to escape. Meanwhile, Batrider is catching the EGM. The EGM is going down, but too much damage comes from the Baby Knight and the Excalibur. Excalibur is going to burst down, but he a little bit mistimed it. The damage didn't come in. Fevian, the beautiful 3-man stun. Volosha manages to escape, but he is dying for his team sins. That was quite of a nice trade. That the Volosha managed to survive there, and that the Fevian sacrificed his life for his Templar Assassin. Probably a little bit more luckier timing from the Excalibur, and the towers and Raxes may have gone down right now. Syndran picked up the Vlad, says it's a really great item for the pushing, also for the team sustain. And now, when the Dazzle and EGM are still alive, when they are still able to heal up, when they are still able to use the ghost ship, the Radiant lineup seems quite over sustainable, but they're taking the Kunk and the Dazzle first out. They're chasing for the Baby Knight, but there is not much they can do. And that's what's happening when they are taking down the both supports first. And the Crescendo are losing a huge part of their strength like this. Mostly we will probably see that the Betrayer is trying to catch someone like a Carrion to burst him down, but the supports are doing too much, and as soon as they're going down, the Excalibur and the Baby Knight, they're really easy to kill. Excalibur probably a little bit easier because the Baby Knight is having 2.5k HP and he's going for the hardest task. He will be really hard to burst down. He gets a lot of the HP. SF is going for the Butterfly. It's a really good pickup against the right clickers, but probably TA, the Ursa will go for the MKB soon, but it won't happen in the next 10 minutes. So if the Excalibur will be able to finish the Butterfly really fast, it's gonna be really great for them. They're popping up the smoke. Syndran is going a little bit of another route. He probably hopes to find someone a little bit closer. The Hala understands that things may happen here, that they may go down here. He doesn't have a buyback on an Ursa. Decided to go for the BKB. And instead of killing anyone, the Crescendo are deciding to take down the shrines. The Hala lost all the control of their jungle right now. The Crescendo are able to go anywhere they want and there will be no help anytime soon. Betrider is desperately trying to push out the lanes to prevent the possible push. They're trying to keep the lanes, at least one of the lanes, as far as possible.
Radiant's top tower is getting walloped.
Bot is going for the classic Force Stuff and the Glimmerscape. Force Stuff, I'm sorry, and the Blink Dagger build. But he's really suffering from lack of a farm. And probably the Betrider and the TI are the only ones who are able to farm pretty decently right now, though they got only one part of the jungle. The another part is occupied by the Crescendo. And it's really unsafe there. Volosha will be able to escape. Probably the Betrider will be able to escape really fast too. And for others, the chances are not that high. Crescendo are not in a hurry right now, even though they lost a little bit of their advantage. They're slowly trying to take it back. Slowly but surely it's going up. EGM is going for the Lotus Orb, so the lasso will be even more harder right now. And the minus armor will play against the Hala. The Betrider pushed out the lane pretty hard. The tower is being hit right now. Syndran is constantly trying to push it away with his flares. And here we see the slow, really slow siege. The Crescendo are just safely taking the resources from the Hala. They are occupying their jungle, but they're also not farming much. Only Excalibur is farming his Butterfly. Dolphin is losing a lot of the time here. Yet he's not sure if someone will be able to pick him out there. There's a slow push with the illusions, but they are dying really fast with the help of the Templar Assassin. Vivian is still staying there. They know where the Crescendo is. Okay, checking wards around here. And Syndran finally found the Vivian. Vivian got a Blink Dagger on a cooldown and Syndran is trying to chase him down. The EGM is following up. 1 second. That was not... Unfortunately, the cooldown gone down too late and he wasn't able to blink away, but the EGM was ready with his X marks the spot and Syndran was always chasing him. He got his eye on him and probably he would have guessed the way he should use his hookshot. But Lasha finally finished his BKB. Probably they're going to save up for the buybacks right now with the Ursa. Ursa also got his BKB and he's starting to build the MKB to deal with the butterfly on the Shadow Fiend. The hot is finished on the Baby Knight and the amount of HP and stats he has is really, really scary. They also caught the Betrider. He's going down really fast and that's where they will probably take the Rex or at least force the buyback on the Betrider. They are starving out the Hala, sending out illusions and backing off. They really don't need to fight there. They got the whole map to farm. They're waiting for the Roche. Hala is not getting any kind of the farm. They are really falling behind right now. And Crescendo are feeling pretty safe right now.
Radiant's bottom tower has a nasty situation.
Crescendo are grouping up right now. Even though Hala are trying to chase there, they know with the illusions now they tried to lasso the Syndran, but the Batrider was doubting a lot. He's trying to kill at least anyone. The Baby Knight is trapped with his own cogs. The Excalibur is dodging the hit. No BKBs neither on the Ursa and the TA anymore. Ursa is going down really fast. The Syndran is keep on chasing the Velocia, but instead the team decides to go for the easy kill. They are deciding to kill Rubik really fast, and now it's time for the Roche, which appeared too late. Probably if Hala noticed, if the Roche popped up before, the game would be a little bit more different right now if they gone not for the kill but for the fast Roche. Excalibur is bringing his butterfly finally. He finished it, he got the Aegis, he doesn't really need the buyback. There is a lot of minus armor on the side of the Crescendo. The Rexes are falling down really hard. Excalibur is not really afraid of anything. There is no lasso yet. He got a Butterfly, he got the EGM and the Ake protecting him. And they're ready to save him in case of something. Though the both lanes are really pushed out right now. So they won't be able to go for the second set of Rexes. And this is the time where the Hala really need to think hard about what are they going to do with this. Probably they're going to go for another smoke and try to pick off someone who was going to be alone. They're trying to make a guess about where the Crescendo are, but they're rotating to the top. Vivian got a gem. He's trying to get any farm he really can. And the second set of Rexes will start to fall down really fast. The Betrider popped his Firefly. He blinked in but was not fast enough to take down the Excalibur. The Lotus Up is ready on the EGM. Excalibur is dodging the stun for the Feving and the X-Mark on the Velocia. He pops up the BKB and the Betrider unfortunately catches the wrong target. The too much of an HP on the EGM when the ghost ship, the Ursa tried to burst him down, but too much of a sustain. And the first map is going for the Crescendo. Even though Hala